Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon. This is a part two to my last video when I was talking about watching Bellaire for the first time and feeling like, oh, this is definitely not like the original. My daughter, who is 21, she came home last night when I was watching it, and I kind of was saying the same things to her. Like, this isn't like the Bellaire, the Fresh Prince that I used to watch. And she was like, oh, yeah, Mom, because it's basically they wanted to show it from a perspective of when he used to be in Philly, how he used to be in Philly, and then they wanted to continue it like that. Like, okay, then I started thinking about the theme song. It was Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, relaxing, something, shooting some b-ball outside of the school. When a couple of guys, they were up to no good. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and my mom got scared. She said, you're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bellaire. Okay. Now, they're playing off of the whole theme song, and they said, you know what? Let's do this Bellaire, like my daughter said, portraying, starting off what his life was like in Philly, because the last Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the old school one, you don't see that. You just see him in Bel-Air and being Will in Bel-Air in the new rich town with rich folks, rich families. So this makes sense. So they wanted to start this one off showing it from his perspective first, from what he came from. And now that makes more sense. That it's kind of a dope concept. Whoever thought about that? Like, the whole theme song basically explains the first episode. So yeah. So I maybe got through about 3/4 of it, and then I was like, okay. When they started showing, when Hillary and Carlton and when all the characters were in the room and they were talking about how they should make Will go through Phil what they do on a daily basis, that's when I kind of tuned out. Like, I don't want it to be corny. Like, I don't know. I know I'm just so used to the last Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Will being the main character, and these jokes and stuff that he would just say. It was more of a sillier vibe. I didn't watch the whole episode, so I still can't say if it's not gonna get funnier or if it's gonna be just, like I said, more of a drama, because I want to see how it plays out, because he's in Bel-Air now. So I'm gonna watch episode 2, and I'm gonna finish the first one because I watched most of it. But it does make sense how they're trying to portray the first episode, what his life was like in Philly. So that definitely makes sense according to the theme song. So I like that aspect of it. That concept is kind of dope. But let's see how the rest of this goes. I'm going to watch episode 2 and tell y'all what I think about it. Let's just do this Bel-Air series with me. I'm going to bring y'all with me through it, and I'm going to review every episode after I watch it, if I can get through every episode. So I'm going to finish watching episode 1, and so far episode 1 has made sense. Basically, where he's coming from in Philly, how he got into that fight with the dude, and that dude was whack for not giving him his money, but he's after him. So let's see if he goes out the window since he's in Bel-Air now, if that character just goes out the window. That's what I want to see, because he's in Bel-Air now, so his life is done with Philly. So I guess we won't be seeing anything else about that. Maybe we'll just see. I actually am kind of excited because I want to see what the second episode is like since he's in Philly now. Since they're making it more of a drama, seems like to me. We'll see. So my next review will be about episode 2. But so far, episode 1, it makes sense. Yeah. Okay. All right. Bye.